It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Gasol. Allen is out there with Doncic. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And for Charlotte, they've got Donovan Mitchell. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Washington. Then it's Johnson. And a few teams so far, Brent, with a surprisingly rough start to the season.
Well, this is really where the staff gets tested, Kevin. You know that your team has been put together for specific reasons. Those reasons aren't yet playing out. So coaching staffs have to keep these players confident. They have to keep them working on the ultimate goal to improve things. And at some point, given an 82-game schedule, there could be a breakthrough and the team can get very hot very quickly.
And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ballgame. Doncic with the bucket.
And inside, Luka knows the bucket is there, so he is willing to fight for it.
Johnson outside. Washington sets the pick for Johnson. That three off the mark. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Out to the wing. From past the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Mitchell passes to Kuzma. They get a hand on it. Johnson outside. Fires the three. Drains the three-pointer.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now, here's Doncic. The tray. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And there's no shortage of fight in Doncic. He's a counterpuncher. Hit him with a three, and he is coming right back at you.
Here's Johnson. Washington with the screen on Doncic. Offensive rebound. Washington, that's good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Adebayo. 11 points last game. Shot clock at 6. And another three for Milwaukee.
Now they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Now, if you think Luka Doncic is a problem, you're right. Coach told me he reads the situation as well as anyone. We'll try to give him different looks. The goal is just to slow him down and try to make someone else beat us. We'll see where it ends up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Allen after Charlotte getting the 3. Back to Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 7.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And when you look at the career of Kyle Kuzma, he has played, Brent, various roles.
Yeah, Kevin, different spots and different things that have been asked of him by different coaches in different systems. So 6-man, spot-up shooter, go-to scorer. It speaks a lot to his adaptability. Hopefully he'll settle in and become the player that he knows confidently he is.
Now here's Adebayo, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Gasol against Washington. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Charlotte shooting their first foul shot of the night, and that one misses. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Now Kuzma, after Luka Doncic's 3-pointer that didn't go. Washington sets the pick for Mitchell. Bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Charlotte.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
And so far the story on Luka Doncic. Coming off a terrific season, 3rd in assists, and of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you can't even really contain him.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Milwaukee's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, if this is a physical contest, Adebayo's going to win out.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Charlotte Hornets, trailing by 2. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Hands it from downtown.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of 3-pointers thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
The Bucks making a change here. Porter's checked in. Pass to Kuzma. Mitchell outside. There's a screen by Washington. Another shot. Good D by Gasol. Bucks have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Charlotte shooting it very well as they shake off the rest here early. 54% from the field. Mitchell outside. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
The Bucks trail. Allen outside. Bucks passing it around. Porter finds Allen. Doncic outside. 3-pointers off the mark. For Charlotte, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Here's Kuzma. Doesn't go for him. Lob pass to Gasol. Stolen by Washington. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's Mitchell. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10" wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Bucks. And the Bucks with possession here. It's a 5-point game. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago. About 77% from the line.
That free throw missing. He hits the 2nd from the line. Here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 13.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
DiVincenzo against Mitchell. DiVincenzo kicks to Porter. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Milwaukee, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
2 shots.
Free throw good. Porter. And Porter drops them both. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Here's Bryant. His last outing, 16 points for him. Wide open shot is on the money. 8 points for him.
Well, he's knocking down most everything, guys. 3 of 4 here.
Pass to Black. Now DiVincenzo. Fades and shoots. He's off on that one.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Down low, here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Isaac after the basket by Milwaukee. For 3, Mitchell. That's no good. He's 5 of 10 from the field. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's stolen by Bryant. And now Bryant pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Bucks trail by 8. Now here's DiVincenzo. He has yet to score. Pass to Porter. And he drops it in from the low post.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
1 second left. No good. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Hornets lead by 6. We'll be back shortly live from Spectrum Center. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. They trail by 6. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Gasol out there at Porter. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. So it's the Bucks now, following the bucket by the Hornets. Alexander Walker with the ball. Working on Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. 11 points in the game. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Mitchell. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
To the paint, here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Hornets. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
Charlotte making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Doncic is checked in. Bucks trail by 4. Outside Gasol. Pass to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. To the inside. Here's Porter. A shot that time, not on target. Isaac with some nice D. Outside Bryant. And Bryant throws it down hard.
Oh, great pass by Mitchell. He can run your offense, slide over to the 2 as well, giving you some great backcourt versatility.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Now, here's Doncic. 35 points for him last game against Dallas. Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Gasol. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Mitchell dishes to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Isaac. Mitchell's got 16 points.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Gasol, a screen on Mitchell. Doncic passes to DiVincenzo. Here's Gasol. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Isaac with the ball. Gasol covering. Pass to Bryant. Off target from outside. Bucks trail by 3. He's guarded by Johnson. Good D by Johnson. For Charlotte, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And he gets it back. Isaac misses. Milwaukee's gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Then Gasol with the dunk.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Mitchell with it. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Now Washington. Pass to Johnson. Now Mitchell. And it's Bryant in the corner. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And Bryant gets it to go. Bryant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Doncic passes to DiVincenzo. Gasol setting the pick for DiVincenzo. No good on the three. Hornets leading by 3. Here's Washington. Rejected by Gasol. Loose. Here's Mitchell. He's got 16. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And finished off by Porter.
Dante DiVincenzo with a real nice team first play.
And here is Mitchell. Outside Bryant. Back to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's
and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Bucks trail by 3. Outside Porter. Pass to Doncic. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Charlotte's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. The Bucks have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. From outside the arc, scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Mitchell passes to Bryant. Johnson kicks to Isaac. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Isaac's got 7 now in this quarter. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. It's a 5-point game. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Charlotte's gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Isaac kicks to Mitchell. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Doncic feeling it out. Gasol up top. Pass to DiVincenzo. Gasol, a screen on Bryant. Just 5 on the clock. Good on that shot, and with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Gasol.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Outside, Bryant. Isaac passes to Johnson. Bryant sets the screen for Johnson. And another 3 for Charlotte.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Porter. Down low. Lob pass to Gasol. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Hornets leading by 4. Isaac a screen on Doncic. Connects from 3-point range. Mitchell's got 22 points.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Now, here's Doncic. 10 points for him. And finished off by Doncic.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Charlotte. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Doc. I heard you imploring your team, stick to the game plan and know your personnel. What's that mean?
Yeah, we keep messing up coverages. You know, I get messing up on some guy.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings. Swerving off topic for a moment, I need you guys to weigh in on this. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, man, it's a hot dog. Cheese, it's right there in the name.
Well, it's got meat, correct?
Right,
It has bread.
right.
Isn't that what it takes to make a sandwich?
Stuff between bread?
That's not how it works. Every summer they have a hot dog eating contest, not a sandwich eating contest. They're different.
I really feel
good point.
sandwiched between two great debaters. And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Milwaukee Bucks.
You know, I love what they're doing, being patient on offense, getting high percentage looks, keep feeding the beast.
Yeah, some of it's approach, but a lot of it is they have great interior scorers.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
They've got Kyle Kuzma. Mitchell is out there with Johnson. Then there's Washington. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Doncic against Mitchell. Doncic converts inside.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now the Bucks moving it up. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Mitchell with it. Johnson outside. Back to Mitchell. Charlotte moving it around. Mitchell a screen on Gasol. And it's Washington missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Gasol. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Kuzma outside. Drills it from outside. Kuzma's got his second bucket tonight.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Doncic outside. Allen kicks to Adebayo. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Charlotte trailing. You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on project big men, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project, and certainly Miami was able to do that. And you have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night. Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
The Hornets have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
One shot.
And Washington, no good on that one. The Bucks have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Pass to Doncic. The three-pointer, no good. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Now, Washington, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Shot clock at 6. Kuzma. 2 points. That one goes. Kuzma's got 8 points.
Kuzma not getting bothered, so skilled at capitalizing, even when guarded tight.
Doncic passes to Adebayo. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Mitchell outside. Pass to Washington. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Bucks. On Monday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Toronto Raptors. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And for that game against Los Angeles, that's number 9 on the season for them. They should start feeling good about themselves at that point.
That free throw good from Washington. Charlotte making some changes. Harris comes in for Johnson. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Mitchell. Washington hits them both. Bucks trail by 5. Doncic outside. Pass to Reed. Clock at 6. The 3 for Doncic. Doncic sticking it from way outside.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Back to Suggs. Washington inside. He's against Reed. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. In fourth, the Bucks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
That free throw good from Washington. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Bucks trail by 4. Now Reed. Here's Allen. What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Now here is Harris. No scoring in this one. Clock at 4. Fires top of the key. Milwaukee with the rebound.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Ryan's checked in for Charlotte.
First team foul. And for your Hornets, number 12, Bryant.
Reed finds Doncic for the lead. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to talk to his guys. Charlotte making a switch. Isaac's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Porter's checked in for Allen. Back to Suggs. And it's blocked. Doncic against Bryant. Here's the screen. 3-pointer. And it's Doncic missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Well, not known for his passing, but Harris is pretty prudent there with the ball. Not a lot of careless turnovers from him.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1. Porter a screen on Isaac. A nice shot by Black.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Porter against Suggs. Nice D from Doncic. Bucks have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Black kicks to Doncic. Over Harris. Doncic, no good. For Charlotte, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4-10 on their shots in the second half so far. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. It's a one-point game. Pass to Porter. Here's Black. And here is Doncic. He's covered by Suggs. A nice shot by Doncic.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Charlotte's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Cornet. Harris with it. Guarded by Porter. Harris passes to Bryant. And another 3 for Charlotte.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Ring.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Doncic. 25 points in the game. The shot's good from Alexander Walker.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Suggs. Scoreless thus far. The shot's good from Bryant.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Pass to Black. 1:05 left here in the third quarter. Reed kicks to Porter. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Now, here's Suggs. To the middle. Here's Cornet. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
The Bucks trail. 36 seconds left in the third. Pass to Reed. It's tipped. And a fast break now for the Hornets. For the finish.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Oh, Doncic wills it in.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Hornets ahead, up 1. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Luka Doncic out there with Allen. Then there's Gasol. Then there's Black. Here's Mitchell. Gasol with the rebound. The Bucks shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Out to Doncic. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hornets. They lead by 1. And it's the Bucks on the break. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They'll face the Lakers after this one, and that'll be at home. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
Third personal foul, first team foul. At the line for Charlotte, Johnson taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And both free throws good for Johnson. Bucks trail by 3. Pass to Black. Doncic against Mitchell. Black. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Johnson outside. Back to Mitchell. Yes! And the foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
At the line for your Hornets, Donovan Mitchell, shooting 1.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Black. Now Allen. He's guarded by Johnson. Allen dishes to Doncic. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Johnson outside. 4 on the clock. Rebound, Milwaukee. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lob pass to Gasol. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
The Bucks making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in, and Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. The short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Allen outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
3 points.
Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Johnson, the pass to Cornet. Back to Johnson. Here's Mitchell. Oh, that was huge!
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 1-point game. Back to Allen. Good work defensively by Johnson. Hornets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter and a missed layup. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Gasol's in the post. He's guarded by Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Washington's checked in for Luke Cornet. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
Yeah, the 3-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Gasol, a screen on Johnson. Traps in the tray. He's got 20.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Kuzma. The 19-foot shot. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket for Mitchell.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
And look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
Bucks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th, 4 of 9. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 3.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Mitchell outside. He nails it, and we're tied up. Mitchell's got 10 points in the quarter.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Hornets have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Back to Johnson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Kuzma kicks to Johnson. To take the lead. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Trying more and more to utilize the 3-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
Bio the screen. There's the triple. Kuzma pulls it in. Charlotte in the lead. Pass to Washington. Mitchell against Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Nice D from Doncic. Bucks have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter.
Number 7.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Ryan's checked in for the Hornets. Porter's checked in for the Bucks.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Doncic. Doncic gets it to go inside.
How about the poise
Timeout.
from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He knows every possession is critical now. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 1. Bryant sets the screen for Kuzma. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Kuzma's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Kuz on the cruise with that bucket.
Outside Gasol. On the wing, Porter. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson with the rebound. The Hornets have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Washington with the screen on Allen. Johnson's shot is off.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups. So maybe just a step too far. So far, he is a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Takes a 3. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Pass to Gasol. Stolen by Washington. It counts. And the foul. Doncic. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Washington with the screen on Allen.
A fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim.
DiVincenzo finds Allen. Here's Porter. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
That is world class.
I've seen that there. Huge possession, and he nets it.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
And the Bucks with possession here. Here's Allen. Yes!
And they do have a foul to give.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson against Allen. Johnson. Oh, that was something else.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stud. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And so it's the Hornets who come out on top. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you.